escalating outside of this venue. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at Orlando, winding things down this season. They're in that all-important 9th position within striking distance of a playoff spot.
Man, and looking at the Magic, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
A look at the Magic starting group. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Wagner in at the center position. And for the Timberwolves, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Julius Randle is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's MP in at the 1 spot. And the shot is good. Well, we are quickly reaching the end of the regular season. Doris, are you as excited as I am for the playoffs coming up?
Definitely, Kevin, and I know it's on the players' and coaches' minds. It's right there waiting for us. But let's remember, the most mature teams, the best teams, recognize games are still to be played. You cannot let the playoffs distract you from what's in front of your face.
Unloads from 9. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Looking at Minnesota, they took the win in their last game against the Nuggets in Ball Arena.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Thanks, David.
Excellent read by MP there. Just takes advantage of the opening.
The Magic have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And it's Suggs missing.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. And as outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Caldwell Pope passes to Banchero. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Off target with his 3. MP with it. Picked up by Suggs. MP kicks to Gobert. That's a 2 from Randle. And again, it's Minnesota.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Suggs looking around. Randle with some nice D.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And finished off by Gobert.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Now, here's Wagner. Turned in an outstanding game against Chicago. McDaniels in the post. He's defended by Wagner. Randle a screen on Suggs. MP, good. MP's got 13.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Magic trail by 13. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Banchero. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
And for a big man, Banchero has a rare mix of moves. I mean, this guy can cross up defenders. He blows by people. Terrific handle for a guy that big.
Now here's Randall. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Nuggets in Denver. This one for three. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Here's Suggs, another key contributor to that nice win against Chicago. 7-foot shot, and it's Banchero missing. And so it's Minnesota with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been playing some inspired defense. And welcome back to the second. Lineup here for the Timberwolves. On the court for Orlando. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Both on the floor at the 3 and 5. It's the Wagner brothers, Franz and Mo. And it's Carter in at the 4.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the Nuggets was tremendous. He dropped in 36 points and he was dialed in with his shooting. Very few misses out there. Numbers like that are sure to get attention around the league. And everyone's excited to see what he does tonight. Guys?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
McDaniels passes to MP. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Here's Suggs. Trains the three-pointer. Suggs has got 7.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
Gobert with a screen on Wagner. Drills it from outside. 16 points for him.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Suggs passes to Carter. Suggs with the ball. Defended now by Dillingham. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. So Suggs will go to the free throw line. It's going to be on MP. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Edwards is checked in.
Despite his young age, we know Jalen Suggs has proven to be a tremendous leader. His teammates love playing with this guy.
MP against Suggs. And here's MP for 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
The Magic trail by 19. Here's Suggs. A rebound by the Timberwolves. MP's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Hey everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's...
Can't miss this many shots and not be competitive. They're rushing, looking desperate. Kind of feel sorry for them.
No, you don't.
You were... Let's look now and see... And that is a wrap.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Gobert is out there with Randall, and it's MP in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
And he gets the bucket.
MP is showing he's willing to engage the contact in the painted area. Overcome the challenges, young sir.
Caldwell Pope passes to Banchero. Here's Suggs. Wagner, a screen on MP. With the drive, Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to McDaniels. Randall kicks to MP. Randall with a screen for MP. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
DB, ever since winning the most improved player back in 2021, Randall has stayed scoring at an incredible clip.
Yeah, Kevin, what makes this guy such a difficult matchup is his size and the ability to drive it. And now what you've seen is this evolution into a legit threat from three-point territory. He is such a difficult cover.
Gobert with a screen on Caldwell Pope. And finished off by Gobert.
That's just MP reading the defense, going through his progression, and making the right play.
Orlando, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. Randall finds MP. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Really left alone that time. Edwards got 5.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
The Magic have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Banchero outside. Fires for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Randall with the ball. Good work there as it goes. 17 points in the game.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
To the paint. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Down low. Here's Wagner. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Oh, good job executing inside. Wagner in total control down there.
MP outside. Randall with a screen for MP. Outside for Randall. Back to MP. Just 5 on the clock. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. MP's got 8 points in the quarter.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Banchero outside. McDaniels against Wagner. Wagner a screen on McDaniels. Wagner outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. For Minnesota, they've gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the field here in the third, coming out of the break very hot.
Boy, that's a dunk we'll see for a while. Rudy Gobert, a little sauce on that one.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Edwards with the block.
Wow, great defensive play by Anthony Edwards, engaged on that end of the floor right now.
Randall passes to Gobert. Out to Edwards. Wow! Unbelievable!
Can't do it much better than that right before the clock expires.
What a way to seize momentum.
MP has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. A terrific quarter for him, and now he has a total of 27 points. Shouldn't take him long to get up over 30. He'll get you back to the act. The Timberwolves making a switch here. MP's checked in. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Suggs passes to Banchero. Ingles with the rebound.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
On the court for Orlando. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Banchero is out there with Mo Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the point guard position. Caldwell Pope kicks to Banchero. The Magic again can't hit. And so MP will bring it up for the Timberwolves. On the wing, Ingles. Pass to MP. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity, always a plus.
To stop the run, and Suggs throws it down.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
MP banked in off the glass. MP's got 12 points here in the second half.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Here's Suggs. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Suggs has got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, Jalen Suggs has found his rhythm, and now he's keeping his foot on the gas pedal. He is leaving no doubt that the defense could have a tough night.
Pass to Dillingham. MP outside. 6 on the shot clock. Ingles with the screen for MP. Over Banchero. Orlando grabs the miss.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Minnesota.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And I think, guys, we sort of expected a win here in a season already with 66 wins. Tonight's win will notch that up one more to 67. A very dominating presence they seem to have nearly every time they come out on the floor.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Ingles with a screen on Suggs. Back to Ingles. MP looking around. And MP throws it down.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Here's Suggs. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and Dick.
Huh.